What's up, everybody? Sensei here. Welcome to the show. Welcome to another video. And I shot this on a Cannon VIXIA HF R300 today. A little bit of vintage shooting going on Sensei's ride today. And it was windy. It was so windy, it was like they were trying to do a remake of the movie Tornado. No joke, man. I was only going to do a few laps around the complex just to see how this footage would come out. Now, I did shoot with this camera before. It was in a lower light condition. It was sunny out today. But I just wanted to shoot with this one more time just so all y'all can see the point that I'm trying to make today. Now, I did order a new camera, and that'll come in a few days, and once that comes in, I will make a new video, update you guys on what I got. But for now, we're going to go with this vintage material today. So the mistake that I made, number one, I used a shorter selfie stick. This does not have a wide angle on it when you shoot, so everything's going to be cropped in a bit. But I didn't want to ride around with this really long selfie stick today in the wind, and I'm going to tell you why. So anyone that's new to the channel, you'll hear this for the first time. If you've been with me for a while, you've heard me say this. Be careful shooting in windy conditions with an extended selfie stick, especially with the camera on it. It's like a rudder on an airplane. Depending on how the air shifts around that camera, it can push you out into the road, into oncoming traffic. That's no good. I've had that happen. Luckily, I was in a park and I was in a bike lane, and it just thank God I wasn't out in the street, because I would have been pushed out in the road. So be careful shooting in windy conditions with a camera and an extended selfie stick. But with this camera, I'm impressed. Again, it's a 2012, and it's only shooting in 1080p. And look at the quality. Again, this is raw dog. There is no filters, no color correction, nothing. What you see is what you get. I'm not trying to do a David Copperfield or David Blaine or Chris Angel on y'all. You know, it's a little bit of hocus pocus and tell you that, man, this camera's the best. Look at the end. No, it's not. But for the money, you know, you can't complain. I picked this thing up for 75 bucks delivered to the door. Now, I did buy this a while back, but you can find these things used. You do not have to go broke trying to find a camera to shoot and ride with. Now, I wanted to get the GoPro, but I know that I'm a little bit rough on my cameras. Now, I've shot a lot of videos, and I said this in my last video, on my Castle Brave 7LEs. I have two of those, and I've shot hundreds of videos, but they're starting to show some wear and tear. Now, one thing you have to realize when you're buying action cameras, now we're going to leave GoPro out of it, but when you're buying the other brands, a lot of times it's nothing but a rebranded camera. I noticed that with my Castle Brave 7LEs, a lot of the cameras were rebranded like Acasos. The body might be different, a little bit different, but pretty much the same, and the firmware might be different, but otherwise you're getting the same camera, same specs. And when you're shooting with action cams, they don't shoot well in low light, including the GoPros. Now, I might shoot a little bit better than some of the other ones, but action cams are known not to shoot well in low light conditions. Now, you shoot with what you want. You can shoot with a DSLR, you can shoot with a camcorder, you can shoot with your phone. Heck, I don't care if you shoot with the James Cameron 3D camera that he used to make Avatar. It is entirely up to you. You rock what you got. But for me, I'm trying to save money in a sense, because the sport we're in is expensive. You know, everything we do, you know, from the pads to the, you know, the unicycles, everything, it all adds up. So I don't want to go crazy spending a ton of money on my photo equipment, because it gets pricey. I wanted to get a 360 cam, but the issue that I have with the 360 cams, again, to each his own. It's a great camera, but they're brittle, man. They're fragile. So you scratch the lens, you're out $700-800 bucks, you know, and you never know what's going to happen when you're riding and filming at the same time. So that's why I kind of held off on getting a 360 camera. And you can look at numerous videos on YouTube of the different riders that have destroyed their 360 cameras, and I don't want to be on that list. So I will inform y'all on the new camera and what I'm getting this week. Once it comes in, I'll get it all set up, and we'll set out on a new adventure to show off this new camera. But besides that, I enjoyed the ride today, which is a quick cruise, did about 10 miles, and the weather is getting brick up here. It was brick. I didn't realize how cold it was until I got too far away from my crib to go in and put some extra layers on. So I just kind of, just bit the bullet a little bit and just proceeded on my ride. But with that being said, I want to thank each and every one of y'all for joining me. Remember, you get on your wheel, you ride it like you hate it. You be safe out there, but you ride it like you hate it. I'm Sensei. Hello, good night, and enjoy the rest of the video.